Hey guys, we're live. Got people showing up already.
Sprechen Sie Dick.
I finally made money with the fishing method. Excellent. That's why we're all doing this. So last night was a decent night of fishing for me. No elites at all. Good morning. Finally caught your stream. Nice. We'll be on for about an hour. I don't normally stream on the weekend. It's usually my downtime. But we've been trying to keep this stuff running. Let's see. Grant Rama. Just a couple here. They timed out after 4 hours, so let's see where they're at right now. Okay, those will be the first things for tomorrow. Too many players. Too many players. So 178 sold since yesterday, and not a single one elite or master. You are not using the parking lot anymore. No, I am not. No parking lot for me. I've got right around 3,500 to 4,000 players, but they are all in the market. No parking lot. Make up your mind on when you're streaming. Yeah, I decided to try to do something a little bit different today and stream across the reset just to see what happens. Why not? What's the parking lot? The parking lot is when you have more than the allotted players of allowed. You're allowed to hold 1,200 players. It starts giving you warnings. Like here, you'll see the warning. At 1,150, you start getting this remove items to avoid lockout warning. Once you hit over 1,200, it completely locks you out. Doesn't let you do anything until you either sell stuff or train stuff. So, trying to think if I can do that. Nah, I'm not going to mess with it. Once you get stuck at that point, you've got to do something. So, if you've got more than 1,200 players, like 4,000 players, you have to either have them in the market or in your inbox as dismissed. So like right now, I've got 1,153 plus 170 or 180 in the inbox. So that's over 1,200. So you can park players in your inbox. That's what the parking lot is. So if you've got let's say you have 2,069 rated silvers, you can put 1,000 in the market and then list 600 of them on a 4-hour higher than you think they're going to sell. They time out and show dismissed in your inbox, and you just leave them there. Just leave them in your inbox, and those are your parking lot, the dismissed players. You're not doing anything with them. They're just there in case you need them. Then if something sells, you scroll down through and you dismiss them and then sell them. It's a way to hold more than the 1,200 in your reserves. The problem is having to scroll through all of them constantly, which is just horrible to find what you need or do anything. So I've got a new method that I haven't explained yet that allows me to not need a parking lot. And it is what I'm doing right now to push towards this 80 million. You get used to scrolling. Yeah, but I've got carpal tunnel so bad right now that I wake up with these 3 fingers locked up on both hands. Yeah, you do too much FIFA Mobile marketing when you're dealing with problems with carpal tunnel. Yeah, I'm not giving the method. Not on here. So here we go. We've got, let's see, we've got 66 hopping in. We're getting close. What overall did the best for me last night, and your fishing method helped me a lot? I have actually, last night was a good night for 69s. I had a lot were hitting over 50,000, but it wasn't the normal time. Normally I get a good, my best time for fishing is, for me, it's like 3 to 5 in the morning, which is, let's see, 3 to 5 in the morning. It's about 8 to 10 hours before reset. But for last night, the best was hitting later than that. It was like 5 to 7 in the morning. So, really like your Liverpool squad, but would you consider changing it up a bit next season and use players from different teams? We'll also like to try out new odd players and do reviews. Nope, wouldn't do it. I've been playing this game since it was released in 2016, and I am all Liverpool all the time. Now, in the beginning of the season, when it's too hard to actually get, when it's too hard to actually get Liverpool players, are too expensive, we don't have the coins or whatever, I'll try other players. But once I'm able to go all program Liverpool squads, I stick with it. Yeah, I see that informed player. That's why I really want partner to give the option of multiple resolution streams. Oh, we got to rate my squad coming in. Okay, well, we'll do that in a second. Let's, what are you guys' thoughts on fishing for last night? What do you think I came up with? Let's run a poll. So right now I'm at, let's see, right now, I'm what, 36 mil? So let's go 37 to 38, 38 to 39, 39 to 40, 40, 41, 41, and up. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just curious. Probably made 10 to 30. I would be very happy with that. I need to look. I haven't even paid attention to see what I was anticipating to be at today. I can't remember. I think I'm above my chart to make me at. I really wanted to hit 80 mil before, and I can't remember what. Okay, so here it is. So today, by reset, I wanted to be at 38 million. So I need to be at least 38 mil before this is over. And I'm at 36 now. So that's 2 million. Do you think they will do anything with legacy squads from last season, or are they dead now? I really don't know. I wish they would have done. I was hoping that they were going to do more as it went along. You know, I thought they said they were going to do stuff throughout the season, but they haven't. I bought 100 elites under 100 to 120K. When is a good time to sell them? A month from now? We don't know. It's never about a time to sell them. You just got to gauge the market and find out what's going on. Why is a parking lot necessary when fishing? Because with your duplicates, most of the time you have well more than what is in the market, what you can hold in your what you can actually hold in your stream or in your reserves. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, pulls ended. 41 plus. You guys have a lot of faith in me. Damn, that's a lot of faith. I don't know if I'm that high yet. Let's see. So we're starting at 36. I need to be at least 38. All silver and gold, not a single elite, no masters. But there was more. The numbers were high. Hey, one of those grants, both of those grants sold. So we got Sala. We'll check Sala next just to see if he timed out and what the reason was. Okay, so here we go. Can we see your legacy squad? Yes, we'll look at that next. All right, are we ready? I don't know if I'm that high yet. 41. Yes. What did the stream say? Above 41. You guys got it right. I was guessing low. Damn, that was crazy. That was over 5 mil out of just silvers and golds last night with not a single elite. That was unreal. Am I doing the $5 icon star pack? No. No, why would I? I don't use icons. Yeah, that's very satisfying. Seeing that come through that quick. That is a very happy thing. Very happy with that. There were 2 elites in there. What 2 elites were in there? There were 2 elites? So I need to buy 2 elites? How many cards do I fish daily? Yeah, 282 overalls. I don't remember who it was. I'll have to watch the stream back to see. Can't remember if I sold one. Or who it would have been. Okay, well, we got to buy 2 elites. That's the legacy squad that you guys were asking about. Which is funny. The legacy squad last season, the highest you could get was 139. That was as high as you could go. And I maxed out at 138, just shy because of the boost. I couldn't get all my boosts to 25 before the end of the season. And it was Fagoli. Team of the week Fagoli. That makes sense. The max was 142. No, the 139. How would you get above 139? You could have 8 overall ranks and 25 for boost. That was it. It was 25 for boost and 8 for ranks. Was that right? 25. $143? Was it 143? Maybe it was 142. The boost went to 28. No, boost went to 25. Or was it 28? I don't remember. Would you quit the fishing if your phone lags when you dismiss players that haven't sold? It would be very, very tough to continue with it. Renders had boost at 29 last season. I don't remember. I know I maxed out at 25. That was as high as I could get any of them. The point being at 138, 139, I'm already higher than last season. But I still feel like we're going to go up to 170. My League versus League is pushing all members to get OVR above 141 to 144 to stay competitive or stay or get in top 100. I can't say anything about that. We usually get to about top 800 and then we jump ship and go to a new league. We were top 250 at the beginning of the season, and then with all the perks, we wanted to be able to do this. So I've got 6,500 perk points ready for the next one. It's just because we don't lose league versus league. But to not lose league versus league, you have to stay in that 30,000 to 40,000 fame range. Once you get higher than that, man, it gets tough. We're at 105 viewers already. That's awesome. The one thing I said I wanted to do was, I've had a lot of requests on the website about the SBCs for icons. And this month I haven't done anything. Did you get 3 to 4 mil today? No, we actually did, 5.3 mil. Which was very good. If you're fishing elites, how many do you need? As many as you can. There really isn't. Elites are different. Elites are not like golds or silvers. It's a completely different animal. The reason you make more money than us is that your level of laziness is very lower. So I'm not as lazy as you. Is that what you're saying? I fished 1,571s and I've sold 169. How much do you think I'll make? It depends on what your buy it now was set at and how it was. I would say 169.71s. You should be at least at 3 to 4 million. How many members in your league? I think I played Devil last night. Tough opening. Our league, I think it's. We got 20 people. How many silvers and golds do you fish daily? Into the market, about 3 to 4,000. Do you think I can get both Virgil van Dijk and CR7 for 60 million? Nope. Not a chance. I don't think Ronaldo is going to come down very far. Am I getting Star Pass Pogba? If I do, it'll be because I buy him. I'm not buying the Star Pass this month. I like Pogba, but I don't need his center mid card. I just don't think I'll put it in. He would take Oxlade-Chamberlain's spot, and I like the Ox, so I don't think so. Are you showing your creators game you played last night? I played 2 nights ago against, who'd I have? I had Joker this past week. And I'm putting a video together for it. I'll post the video. I haven't done it yet. It was a good game. It was the best game I've had for a while. What's the difference between acceleration and sprint speed? Sprint speed is your overall run. Acceleration is from a standstill. How quick you can get up to speed. Golds are spiking right now. I've got all my golds in the market, so I haven't seen any sales yet to see. Why no Star Pass this month? I'm trying to go without. I'm trying not to spend any money. We're getting close to the end of the season, so that's where we're at. Oh, we got reset in 7 minutes. I don't even think I finished out all my stuff. Daily's done. Okay. So I wanted to do the SBCs. The question on these, or everybody was asking on the website, what am I doing? The Scottish Premiership and Irish League players, unless you have Airtricity players in your reserves, this one is just not worth the money spent. Tomorrow is Player of the Month. Is it? Are we getting Player of the Month tomorrow and then again in a week? Is that what we said? What's the cheapest option for a good striker? That I had Dembele 96, but I sold him to complete Sancho. Cheap option for a good striker? I can say that I'm real happy with Mariano. Was it his Easter card, I think? I'm still using it in the creator squad. He does really well for me, and he's not even trained up. I've got him to 93. That's as far as I went. How much will Virgil van Dijk go for? I don't know. It depends on whether or not he gets an ultimate. Yeah, first to the 3rd, and then won the 6th to the 9th. Inaki Williams isn't bad. Abraham isn't bad. Carnival Martial is definitely a good choice. Do you buy base elites as investment? I'm finding 80 for 110, 120, 130. Yeah, but I've already got 22 million worth of base elites, so I don't need any more. But yeah, they will eventually come back up. It's not a bad investment. Okay, so this SBC, Scottish Premiership players are cheap. Irish Premier League players, though, that's the Airtricity. Is that right? The Airtricity League. Them things are so outrageously expensive that there's no way this one's worth it for me this month. Or this week. Rolling Hills, I'm skipping. North America, this one's doable. Especially if you have some of these old players. Some of the MLS players. Now, Blanco for me, the Team of the Week card. The reason I still have that one in there and I have it trained from 79 to 80 is it was a star pass requirement to be able to train up a gold to an elite. So I just went ahead and did it there. It was 2 birds, 1 stone. So there's the first one. Is everybody doing the SBCs each month? You guys are still doing these, right? For all the boost? What price do you think the ultimate players will be? We're not 100% they're going to be tradable. 99.9% sure they're going to be tradable, but not 100%. And see, I'm not even doing anything with I'm not claiming any icons yet. I've still got all my points. Will you play with Stopty? Sure, if he's on and wants to play. This is another one that I skipped. The Hero ISL, there's a ton of them in Team of the Season, but there's no Liga 1. Liga 1 are so outrageously expensive. You're going to have well over 1 million coins in this just training up the Liga 1. Those are the tough ones. I think I'm skipping it. I don't want to drop the coins. Even 500 boost, it really isn't worth 1 million for me right now. Just because I would rather put the coins back towards 80 mil. According to you, what is the best current investment? The best current investment for me, if I had the money to do it, is Masters. You can get Masters so cheap right now that you should be able to sell them down the road for 1.2 to 1.6 mil, and you're buying them for 450K. If anything, they're going to be XP for player upgrades. So right now, that's probably the best investment. That or just any of these cheap Team of the Season goal of elites for under 150K. So I'm skipping this one because the legal one just aren't making it worth it. Bundesliga, this one should be easily. Okay, so this one required a little bit of training. And it came down to those 3 Liga players. Kirchhoff and Osawi were the best opportunities for this. Just put a minimal amount of XP and a minimal amount of money into them to get them up to 78. Which allowed me to just throw in a few, like that old Brooks. Most of these cards right now you can grab cheap. That Lucas Perez, that was one of those 165K sniping deals. So this one was an easy one, especially if you still had any of those Bundesliga rivals players like Hoffman in your reserves.
MUCR 777 is now following.
For a star pass requirement where you have to train a player, it counts if you put, say, a 69 in your team with a 10 plus boost and then train it to 70. Then it counts as training a player to an elite. No, it doesn't. That's not how it works. It only works Training a 69 to a
Theo
70.
Clemenson is now
Or I
following.
mean a 79 to an 80. To take a gold to an elite. The boost doesn't play into it at all. I'm using Masters for XP right now. I'm finding 88 Liga 1 for 400k. That's not bad for this. What do you mean stacking for ultimate? What do you mean by that? That's the question. Did I take a picture of this already? What do we mean by stacking for ultimate? I don't understand what the question is. Should I buy... Should I buy Virgil van Dijk Ultimate Team of the Year and go for Ronaldo Team of the Season, or should I go for Team of the Season Van Dijk? I'm waiting because there is a distinct possibility that there will be an Ultimate Virgil van Dijk. So we don't know. Are you doing both SBCs or just the higher rewards one? I only do the higher rewards one each week. Okay. This one, the team of the week, these were surprisingly cheap right now. I think it has to do with the ability to use the globals. This one wasn't bad. There's no training involved. None of these players were very expensive. I had all of them in my reserves. That Romero, those things are dirt cheap because nobody needed them after the Hazard campaign was done. Any of those Argentinian? Any of those players from Argentina are now, is that, how do you say that? Argentinian? Argentine? They're all cheap now. So there's that one. 84. Being able to use global team of the week players made a massive difference. That's been the problem in the past on these. Why actually are you saving coins for Ultimate? Because I've got a plan mapped out to be able to grab all of the Ultimate and Team of the Season players that I want. Argentine. I know it's Argentina. The question is...
Augusking 111 is now following.
Where does it go? Like, when you live there, what do you become? Like, if you're from America, you're American. Mexican, American. Is it Argentine? You become Argentine? Okay. Argentine? Something like that. So those are the three I did this week. Okay, we got a couple of... let's see, we got Rate My Squad. We've got a... Let's see, Informed player grabbed a on-screen shout. We're going to run this. I want to see how this works. Let's see, where do we put it? Okay. We got a poll coming in. Ooh. Best football stadium in the world. I like this.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Let's see. Camp Nou. I'm adjusting this a little bit. We got Wembley. We're going to run it 1 minute. This was a good poll. I like this one. Best stadium. How many icons points do I have? A lot. Because I haven't claimed anything. 2,260 icons points, and then 90, 80 to, well, there's a 60. Decent amount. I just haven't done anything with it. No icons. I haven't even claimed the Star Pass icons yet. If my ultimate team of the year, Van Dijk, scores almost every game, do I really need to change him for the ultimate
My
team of
penis
the
is
season?
tingling right now.
What will you do? My decision on this is going to come down to, it's going to come down 100% to boost. That's where my decision will be made on what I'm going to do. Ooh, look at that. Old Trafford and Camp Nou on a tie. Old Trafford. Interesting. Allianz. I like Anfield myself, obviously. Not much of a choice here. I heard some of the old, smaller Premier League clubs have best atmosphere on their stadiums. I think that would have to be because they're so small. Emirates. Any stadium that doesn't pump fake crowd noises during games. Ooh. You forgot San Siro, AC Milan, Inter Milan. There were a bunch of other choices. We had Soccer City, South Africa, Santiago, Azteca. There were a lot. Spurs Stadium. Notice Me or Riot. I'm catching up on this. I'm voting San Siro as I've been there when Marino was manager of Inter. What price did you sell your silvers for last night? Just some random value. I think my buy it now was 10,045 or something odd like that. Have I been to Anfield? No. Unfortunately, no. I've seen Liverpool play live. But no, I've never been to Anfield. How much money do you normally make from Hazard reset, and will you run us through? My resets, the beginning, I think the first Hazard reset I was like 40 mil. I cleared about 40 mil that very first one, live on stream. That was awesome. And I had like 46 mil at the end of the stream. And then the following Hazard was April 23rd, a day that I will not soon forget. And that one was, I think, like 38 mil. And that was the day I lost all my boost with the weird reset problem. So, but since then it's been like 5-6 mil. Once everybody understood how we, the few of us that were
Gamer
paying
2020
attention,
boy is now following.
when everybody started to understand, you look for the chemistry in the leaked players, and that's what you know what to do. The ability to make a ton of money off of that kind of fell through. Let's see. Where are we at? So we did those. We did that. We did this. Why is everyone changing their names? Yeah, I know. I get screwed up on who's who, and then there's like 4 or 5 people with the same kind of name.
Unbelievable! Wow, that's incredible.
I'm better when I'm drunk.
Yeah, going to Anfield is on my bucket list. I just haven't had any reason to travel lately. Obviously, none of us are going anywhere right now. Does the money you
Edwin
have will pass to the
GTFO4
new
is now
season in
following.
September? No. There is no... The only thing that carries across season to season is your FIFA points and your legacy squad. That's it. Everything else gets gone. Pissed away. Coins, gems, all your players, all your investments, they all die at the reset. First Liverpool game for Project Restart is against Everton. Yeah. I'm excited. Was it June 17th? That's when everything comes back. Just make sure you remember me. Gems don't carry over. None of that stuff carries over. The best thing you can do at the end of the season is sell everything and dump all the money into your team for that chance for better rewards. And yeah, everything will be lost. All your silvers. Oh yeah, logos and kits do stay. That stuff carries over. And once Team of the Season's over and I go back to doing all the kit SBCs, holy shit, that's going to be so many kits. I mean, right now it's insane how many kits most of us have if we've been doing those SBCs, but man. They did nothing for the legacy thing. It lasted like 3 weeks and then it was dead. Will Team of the Season Virgil van Dijk's price drop? It'll probably drop a little bit more, but I'm not sure if it'll stay. The kits don't stay anymore. That's they don't carry over. If only we could convert gems into FIFA points. Yeah, that would be nice, but it doesn't work that way. Is it a good idea to do a Icons Legacy team? Really, it doesn't mean anything. You don't get to use your legacy team for anything other than the legacy event. In this season, it didn't take much time at all. The biggest reason to have a strong squad at the end is to be able to move it across, or to move the legacy squad gives you more opportunities for now and later points and to earn more rewards when the new season starts. Got another poll coming in, and then we'll do the rate my squads. When the resets gets leaked, what should I invest in? Nothing. There won't be any. I mean, at that point, it'll be time to sell. It'll be a mass
Reservation
sell-off.
14J is now following.
We got another incoming poll. Best center back pair. I like the idea of this one. Player of the month, Ramos.
Anonymous cheered X10.
Thanks for the cheer, Anonymous. Okay, here's the poll. What center back pair is the best? I'm not a fan of the player of the month, Ramos, so both of those are out for me. Nesta Maldini. Yeah. It was definitely a wasted opportunity. Legacy could have been something that they should have had events for it throughout the entire season. Even a separate tab in each of the events would have been cool. Can you imagine if we'd have had a specials tab for legacy teams that was a week long during team of the season or team of the year? Any of that would have been
recipe. It was
huge.
the greatest beer in all the world.
But yeah, they dropped the ball on that one, which sucked. Yeah, 130 mil for Nesta will wash away. Do you think it's worth that silver SBC with 11 bronzes to receive 3 silver spending per each bronze less than 230 coins? No. I mean, if you're spending 230 times 11 as what, 200 and, I mean, you're spending about 2,700. You're about 900 per silver, and I mean, the amount of time it would take you to do the SBC for the silvers, it really isn't worth it. I would just buy the silvers. Nesta Maldini.
FIFA Jesse cheered X10. I claimed Van Dijk yesterday, sold for 35 million. I'll buy him later.
Thanks for the cheer. I don't know.
Jason Reyes Olvera is now following.
I don't ever know if it's worth buying players to sell or selling players to buy back. It never makes much sense to me. We're going emote only for a few seconds.
I've seen some pretty shitty situations in my life, but nothing has ever sucked
Blame
more
Jay.
ass than this.
Emote only
Fisher
for a few
7-1
minutes.
is now following.
Okay, we got 2 rate my squads coming in. As soon as this game matches are, I'm losing. Well, I'm not losing, but I don't want to have to go any longer than what it is. When was the last time one of these autoplay matches didn't end the way we wanted it to? Do I have time? Yeah. Okay. Now we're good. As soon as this is over, we'll do rate my squads. And end the emote only chat. I like seeing some of these different emotes come through. Show Origi stats. Flexing the subscriber badge and being able to chat while everyone else is stuck with the emotes. I like it. We'll show Origi stats as soon as this is over. He's a decent striker. He's slow, but his volley is insane. And he can head the ball on little chip throughs, which come in real handy in versus. Not as much in anything else, but definitely in versus. Okay, Prestige has got a pull. We're going to run Prestige's pull and check out Origi's stats here at the same time. Subs can type in emote only, but only subs. Nobody worth a shit in there. Origi stats, here you go. Here comes the incoming poll.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Okay, do you think they would release one more free-to-play Prime icon? VIP subs are the only ones that can? I thought everybody could as long as you were a sub. Oh, really? Only VIPs. Interesting. Are there any protests in Cincinnati? I don't know. I haven't looked. I've been kind of tied up. I'm far enough away. I'm about an hour and a half from Cincinnati. So when I drive into work, it's one long ass drive. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from me. I'm far enough away that we don't have to deal with it here, whatever happens. Davies has a YouTube channel. That's interesting. Okay, so let's check out. We got 2 Rate My Squads coming in. Puro, this is the first one. I thought you said you were in my friends list. Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, there it is. First one. Ooh. A Team of the Year player still in there. Ooh, there's that Pogba center mid. Let's check it out. Let's see what the stats look like. .103, 112. Long shot, short passing. I like the short passing and long passing stats. Ball control, dribbling. It's a solid at 99. I'm still waiting on like a Retro Stars. I think there's going to be a better Pogba to get released much later. Davies won the poll. Where are we at? What's his, what was it? Flair, long shot taker, long passer, playmaker. That's a really strong card. That's probably my favorite Star Pass Rewards max player that's been released. Someone trained Davies up, which is, ooh, the stats on this look good too. Look at that. Defending stat for an outside back, which is my favorite outside back boost. 125 pace. Flair and speed dribbler. High defense, high attack. That's a strong card. Top transfer, Fernandez. Trained up McGuire. He looks like he's rubbing his nipples. I would put that in my squad only because he does look like he's rubbing his nipples. That must be a celebration. What celebration does he have? Knee slide to fist pump. Should be nipple rubbing. Just saying. Am I at max friends request? Yeah, probably. Saka. Left mid out of position. That is one fast card. 128 acceleration. I forgot about that Europa League card. It's a good squad. New Yashin. Not that I care about the goalkeepers, but that #1 boost does, man. I really wish my Allison had #1. I hate the idea of having to spend so much money as a to upgrade #1 to 17, 18. And Nesta. Can't forget Nesta in the back. Wan-Bissaka. That's a good squad. Okay. You have more viewers than Stopty today. Do I really? That's awesome. I felt bad yesterday for I jumped in and wasn't paying attention. And I knew Stopty was doing his charity stream over the weekend. And honestly, I had no idea that it was Saturday and it was the same day. Or I would not have ran mine yesterday. Okay, there's a formation poll. I like this. We haven't seen one of these. I haven't seen anybody talk about which formation to use. Okay, solo to PNG. Okay, we got to rate my squad. Let me see if I can clear one out here. Almost spilt my beer. No, seriously, if you pay attention to some of the card art on these, there are some terrible card art. All right, 4-1-2-1-2 wide is the winner. Is that a head-to-head formation? See, I'm stuck on the 4-3-3 attack. That I just don't like. It's my favorite formation. Personally, though, I wish there was a number system 4-3-3, a standard transitional triangle 4-3-3, where you had a 6, an 8, and a 10 in the middle. I would love to have a center mid, a center defensive mid, and a center attacking mid in the middle of a 4-3-3. I hate the fact that you either have to do a holding, a flat, or an attack. Give us the chance to use 3 different positions in the middle of the field. It's frustrating. Okay, so where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons in this squad. There's that De Gea card that you never see anybody use. Has any... I don't think I've ever even come up against this. The Marquee Stars De Gea card in-game. Shearer stats. That's one of the new ones, right?
There's the flavor.
Power header. It's a big enough forehead. It's kind of leaning back a little bit, too. It looks like he's a power header guy. The strikers with power header just look a little dim-witted. Not that he's stupid, but they all have that kind of look to them. Sinclair, base 85, top transfer. Sinclair sitting out there at left mid all by his lonesome. I'm assuming you're going to put somebody in there that you haven't picked yet. I'm wondering who it's going to be. Who would be that left mid going in there? Do we have an icon coming? Is it a player? Is it team of the season that somebody's waiting for? There has to be a reason there. Let's see. I like the squad. That Roberto Carlos looked fantastic. I just don't see much out of him in gameplay. His stats are outrageous, but every time I come up against him, I think it has to do with him being a left back. Left mids, left wings, left backs, because it's on that far side of the field, they usually just don't have the push that a right back or a right mid or a right wing does. And that's the biggest problem with FIFA. That's my biggest bitch about this whole thing, is that we don't have multi-view gameplay, which really takes that whole side of the field and just kills it.
Gamer's 777 YouTube canal is now following.
Let's see. When can I sell 101 Royce? I wouldn't sell him for any time soon. Let him go extinct first before we deal with anything. I'd wait. Any of these high-rated Team of the Season cards, hold on. Hold on. Until after Team of the Season is done and gone. Love to see Sinclair in there as a championship player. I'm curious to see why he's in there. I assume
Jesus that... _saw_you_twerking is now following.
Jesus saw you twerking. Royce is extinct only because he was a chain pack player, right? But I'm saying hold out until the event is done. Like any of those 101 players right now, that if you didn't hit the window when their value went up right after they went extinct, hold on to them. Yeah, just a placeholder stacking coins right now. That's what I assumed. I assumed there was somebody that was coming in. Okay, we got one last poll. We'll run this, and then we're going to raid somebody. Janthony Hughes, here's the last poll. For an all-time Man United theme team, do you go with Ronaldo or Rashford? Okay, CR7 Boy 11 asks, what is the difference between different tier? You have to explain that to me. I don't know exactly what you're asking. How much do you plan to buy Mane? I don't think I'm going to buy Mane. I think I'm going to claim him. Yeah, I think I'm going to claim him. Protesters are going crazy. I need to look and see what's going on. I want to see. I haven't even paid any attention today, and I'm curious. I know that there was in Columbus, Ohio. Somebody got, one of the councilwomen or something got maced yesterday, but that's all I've seen. Okay, it looks like we've got a...
It's __me_me is now following.
Oh, you got a raid has been purchased. See, Ronaldo for the all-time theme team. How low will Mane 101 fall in price? You'll have to watch. I don't know. It's also going to come down to what happens with... what happens with Ultimate. CR7 is continuing the gift sub they got from Finally Sleeps. That's awesome. Excellent. Okay. We're going to raid Stopty. That's what was purchased. Leading the raid today. It's a good place to end it. Make sure you let him know where you came from. Pump the stream a little bit. We need to get that new emote. We need the Boomerade emote. If you guys haven't seen it, I threw one together for George Carlin in the Boomerade emote. We're gonna have to add that this week. Thanks a lot. It was a fun stream. Tomorrow I will be back on 90 minutes before reset and day 11 of the path to 80 mil. So thanks a lot, guys. You're the go-to streamers. I love it. Thank you. Make sure you let Stopty know where you came from. As long as you guys keep hanging out, I'll keep streaming. Later, guys.